ceasefire, which is effective from Feb 2021 after the DGMO's understanding, is holding on. However, the terror infrastructure across remains intact. Infiltration attempts continue, including from the IB sector or so many other avenues which are available, along with drone attempts to smuggle warlike stores and narcotics. In hinterland, in recent months, increased terrorist activities was seen in North Kashmir and Doda-Kishtwar belt. Our CT grid there has been reinvigorated and tempo of kinetic ops has been enhanced. Past year, 60% of terrorists eliminated were of Pakistan origin. As of today, whatever is remnant in the valley and Jammu area, we feel that around 80% or more are from Pakistan origin. Overall, violence parameters under control, tourism, development activities, Amarnath Yatra, where we witnessed more than 5 lakh pilgrims this time, and peaceful conduct of elections are indicators to a positive change. On to the Depsang and Demchok. As you are aware, April 20 onwards, that both sides had moved forward and stopped the other side from going to the traditional areas where they were carrying out the patrolling. So what has happened in this disengagement, that both sides have agreed to go back to the areas where both sides feel, okay, this is where we used to come for the traditional patrolling. So that has been agreed upon and both sides have fell back. As far as the verification patrolling, 2 rounds have already been completed by both the sides over a period of time, and both sides are quite satisfied about it. Which has been given by the Bangladesh chief recently, that India is strategically important to us, and same is vice versa. Bangladesh is strategically important to us. As of today, which is the other country which shares border with Bangladesh? It's a small portion, if you see, is on one side, on the southeastern side, otherwise it's all India. Therefore, we are the neighbors, we have to live together, understand each other, and any kind of animosity is not in each other's interest. As of today, firstly, there is no vulnerability from any side. I am in touch with the chief of Bangladesh during the time of when this changeover took place. I was in constant touch with him. And even thereafter, in November 24, we had a video conference also. As far as the military cooperation is concerned, is again going up in the same way. Our officers have moved there for the NDC also. There is no let up on that side. The only thing is, as far as the joint exercise which is carried out, because of the situation as of now, that we have postponed for some time, and as and when the situation improves, that exercise will also go on. When we talk about the relationship we should talk about when there is an elected government. So as of now, the relationship is with the military is well and perfect.
And let's go straight across now to my colleague Siddhant Sibbu, who's joining us on the broadcast. Siddhant, what more can you share with us at this point, given the crucial takeaways there from that message?
Well, a significant address by the Indian Army Chief, his annual press conference, a number of questions on China, Pakistan and Bangladesh. When it comes to China, clearly he sent a message that when it comes to the deployment will continue. The situation is stable but sensitive, and when it comes to winter deployment, there will be a rethink over that. But overall guidance comes from the SR level talks and WMCC talks, the mechanisms between India and China to resolve issues. And we know that there were the meetings of the WMCC and the SR level talks last month. Now, on Pakistan, we know that 2 key aspects. First, he said that 60% of the terrorists in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir are Pakistani origin, and he said that Pakistan remains the epicenter of terrorism even as the ceasefire continues. Now, essentially, we know that last year when the Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar travelled to Islamabad for the SCO talks, the SCO summit that happened there. There were hopes from the Pakistani side that it could lead to resumption of bilateral talks, but that's not likely to happen given that India has made it clear that talks and terror can't go together. And finally, on Bangladesh, this is something that will be closely watched in Dhaka, because this is the first such comment by Indian Army Chief on the situation in Bangladesh, and he clearly is saying that when it comes to the military to military level talks and engagement, they're perfect. That's the word he used. And made a significant revelation that during the fall of Dhaka, with the fall of the Hasina government, both the army chiefs, the Indian and the Bangladeshi army chief, the counterpart, were in touch with each other. This is a significant admission for the first time, and he basically said that there is an unelected government in Dhaka right now, and his comments coming on a day when we know that India has summoned a top Bangladeshi diplomat here in New Delhi over the situation at the border, the fencing issue that has emerged. We know that India's BSF has been trying to fence the border but is facing a lot of local resistance, and there have been talks between BSF and its Bangladeshi counterpart.